like for me, the thing I struggle with the most, I think, is, and I've had this forever, my entire life, I think pretty much, is that when I wake up in the morning, my mind goes off, my ADHD mind goes off. I started having all these fears, anxieties, everything, and it's just because my mind is just waking up. But my mind doesn't wake up slowly like a lot of people, where it's just groggy and you're waking up. No, it wakes up and it's like, alert mode, alert mode, alert mode. You have to do this, get this done, get that done. So what I've been doing, and I'm trying to do, and I did it this morning as well, where I was like, instead of going to my phone in the morning and checking whatever is on my phone, I decided to stay in bed. I had a little bit of time. My alarm didn't go off yet, and just let the thoughts process. Let the monkey brain go off and say, oh, you need to do this, and you have to get up and make the breakfast, and blah, blah, blah. Whatever thoughts were coming, whatever fears, whatever anxieties, whatever was coming up, I just let it come up. And then I just started telling myself, everything will be okay. Everything's gonna work out for you. Everything is working out for you. You got this. Don't worry about it. And then I started to basically think of past memories that I've had that were happy moments in my life that really made me feel giddy, energetic, happy, whatever, right? Like I just started to latch onto those memories to just get my mood in a good, calm state. And then I got up and started doing what I had to do. And that actually helped. Like I was feeling in a really good, positive state, and the weather, I felt that it was going to be a sunny day and the sun was already starting to come up. And I just felt guilty. I was playing, doing silly stuff with my kids, like being silly with them, tickling them, just doing silly stuff. And I felt so happy. Like I genuinely felt really like giddy. So I was already in that positive state. Then I was like, okay, we can go to the beach. Why not try? And it felt good. We spent like an hour and a half there, and we were walking around, exploring, and that's why I was able to feel the gratitude, because I was already in that positive state. And then when I came back home, now I have all this energy inside of me because I worked out, I got some sunlight, I played with my kids, I allowed myself to feel joy. So I remember I was telling you about like my battle with caffeine and, oh, how am I going to feel energized? I need caffeine. So I had to cut it off again because it started to make me anxious and feel these brain fog and not good. Like I was having really bad crashes after. Even though I was only doing the 1 cup a day, it still was affecting me in a negative way. So I cut out caffeine again. And today I didn't drink any caffeine and I'm energized. So it just shows you that we don't need caffeine. If we just get some exercise, some sunlight, we can feel good. That's why a lot of people get a pre-workout in before they go to work, because they know it's going to energize their mind, it's going to make them feel calm, and it's going to make them feel giddy and happy. Like the simple things that come into their life, they're going to really be present and enjoy it because their mind has calmed down and they're not in that overthinking state. The overthinking state is us thinking about the past and the future. It's not being in the present mind. And that's what makes us not feel joy. I'm not saying I'm not going to have those moments. It's all about riding the waves that come. So because I'm in a positive state, I'm riding that wave and I'm going to keep going. When I have to pick up my older son from school, we're going to go to the park, I'm going to walk in the grass, and I'm going to ground. So it's like, ride the wave on the mood that you're feeling, but don't let the mood stop you from doing things that you need to get done that are part of your routine, right? If you're sick and working out is a part of your routine, then of course you can't do that because you're sick. Your body's telling you it needs rest. But when I'm not in the greatest mood, or I have low energy, or I feel unmotivated, I'm going through a sense of symptoms, or whatever the case may be that triggers that, the planets, the weather, whatever, I will still do my routine in the sense of I'll still journal. And if a poem comes out that's filled with feeling, then I'll let that poem come out and I'll write that. I'll try to at least write a poem. And if a video comes out that is something that I feel like the collective needs to hear, then I'll do that. And I'll still be there for my kids. I'll still take them to the park. I'll still try to play a game with them. Even if I'm not in the greatest mood, I'll just try. Even if I'm not happy, chipper, I'll still do something that makes them happy. And I'll still try to keep what I just said, the journaling, the writing, the recording a video. That's my routine. That's my passion. That's what I'm passionate about. So whatever the mood is, I'm going to try to do it to the best of my ability. And knowledge too. I'll read PDFs, I'll watch videos, all about learning. That's why they say no matter the mood, stick to your routine. So your routine keeps you disciplined, and your routine has a chance of changing your mood. Because if you start working on something you're passionate about, it has a chance of uplifting your spirit. If you start learning things that you're passionate about, it can uplift your spirits. So it's like, if we stick to our routine, we have the chance of feeling better. And unless you're sick, then it's like rest, rest, rest. Don't try to force yourself to do a routine when you're sick. Like, I'm in a good mood now. You can see I'm talking 100 miles per hour. I'm energized. I feel refreshed. My mind feels calm. Even though I'm talking so fast, it's like the thoughts are just flowing out of me. I'm not even thinking about what I'm going to say next. It's just coming out of me naturally because I'm letting my intuition lead me, and I'm feeling in a good mood. I'm not stressed out of what I should do, what I should say, what I need to talk about. I'm just leading with the intuition that's guiding me.